Going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So the higher gold and silver price goes, the more careful us investors need to be. You know, you got to use your Spidey senses, because it might save you a few $1,000s, like it did for me today. You know, when it comes to like the silver, I haven't bought any gold. I've been buying silver. I'm getting tired of the premiums. I feel like I've built up enough. But like, I want to hold off. I want to hold off on gold. I want to try to just build up cash and other things and just have a nice stockpile on the side, because I think we all know deals are coming at some point. And for once in my life, I want to be the guy on the other end. You know, I don't want to be the one giving up something for pennies on the dollar because I'm desperate. Like every other single period in my life. You know, because I didn't understand the economy. I didn't understand any of it. And yeah, I've given up so much stuff to other people that bought it off me for pennies on the dollar and probably made a killing just because they understood things. So I've been trying to just chill, you know? Chill for now. And hopefully at some point, you know, someone will come across and, hey, I have a gold coin and the economy's crap and I need to sell it. I'm desperate. And maybe I can be that guy this go around that gets a killer deal. I don't have to pay premiums. I don't have to pay shipping. I don't have to pay any of that crap. I can get something for a nice steal and then make some money off of it. Because I know a little bit more about the economy and market cycles and stuff like that. And I honestly never thought I would see the day that I held an actual fake coin in my hand. You know, I just try not to put myself in that situation. I try to associate with reputable people, but you never know who you're going to come across. You know what I mean? So all of a sudden I got a text from somebody that said, hey, I have a friend who's got some gold and silver coins, and they're desperate to sell them, and we'll give you a deal. And I said, cool, send me a picture. Here's the picture I got. I got a chill right up my spine, dude. Like, right away. I see these two, looks like half-ounce gold coins. Oh, dude. I was like, here it is. Here it is. It's here. Like, I might actually get a good deal on a gold coin. So I said, dude, if this all checks out, you're sitting on a few grand right there, buddy. And he's like, oh, I know. I said, all right, let me come look at them in person. So I walked down and I came prepared. You know, I have this little cheap $15, $20 acid test that tests silver and gold. I feel like it's more accurate with gold than it is with silver, but it does the job. Right? So both of these coins, they said 2021, they said a half ounce of gold. One was in a case, one wasn't. You know, I pulled one out. I picked up the first one that wasn't in the case. And I'm holding it in my hand, and it just, something was off, dude. Spidey senses were going off right away. And they were just sitting there watching me. Like, they weren't saying anything. They were just watching me. I felt like they were, hey, if this idiot figures it out, well, then we'll come clean. If he doesn't, then we're going to take him for a few grand. Well, then I pulled this out of my pocket. I started scratching the gold coin against the little chalkboard thing and dropped the acid on, and then all of a sudden, the birds started chirping. They started chirping. Oh, well, we put those on the scale, and it was weird how they didn't exactly weigh a half an ounce. Like, oh, okay, well, let's see what the acid test. Oh, they're fake as fuck. Really? Oh, yeah. Yep, those are fake. Fake as hell. So, we slid those out of the way, just saved myself a few $1,000 right there. And now we have these silver coins. And I said, okay, well, based off of what you have here, you have a $4 face in half dollars. Okay, let me go to the website, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, so you can see right here in this posting, I can get 20 of these Walking Liberty half dollars that are in checked quality condition from this website for $277. So my offer is $90. What? No way. Just one of those coins is worth $300 each. And I'm like, right. Give me a minute. I said, let me go grab a few things. I'll be right back. So I went and grabbed these. Walking Liberty, 3 9s fine. Pure silver. Much larger coins than those half dollars. And I said, these are selling for 28 to $30. What makes you think that small coin is worth 300? And he said it's the date. 1942? 1941? That's what makes it, because it's old. Okay, I'm like, all right. So I brought constitutional quarters and mercury dimes. And I said, here, let's open these. I have some from 1926 in here. Does that make them worth $1 million? No. It doesn't. I said it's based on the weight and how pure it is. These are 90% silver. They're not pure. And he's like, I'm not an idiot. You don't just sell coins like this for the silver price. It's not scrap. And I said, I never said it was scrap. But that's how it's done. Constitutional silver at $10 face value is 7.15 troy ounces of silver. You take 7.15, multiply by, whatever the price of silver is, and that's what you pay. Plus, a premium depending on supply and demand. But like, you're giving me a deal here. I'm not paying you a premium, So I'm offering $90 for those 8 coins. And I said, you can go get them checked out, get a price from a coin dealer, and if you don't like their price, then you can come back to me, and tomorrow my price is going to be $80, just so you know. And I said, unless you have, and I looked both sides. I didn't see any like double prints or any major mistakes that stood out to me that like, oh, this could be something. They all just looked like normal. Dude, the chances that you have like a super, super rare double print or double stamp or has like the right mint mark on it or whatever is extremely rare. So I can't tell you for sure. You might have a coin here that's worth $300, but I'm saying I highly doubt it. Based off of what I'm seeing, I'm offering you $90. He insisted that he's not stupid. I'm going to sell these to an investor. Right, you just had one in front of you, but you can go try to sell to another investor. That is on you. So, a deal? I don't know. 2 fake coins and trying to sell me 1 coin where I could get probably 25 coins for the same price seems... Maybe it was a deal for them, not for me. I don't know. So yeah, but anyways, guys, I just figured I would, mention this. That, dude, like... Here I am thinking, like, straight chill. I was drooling, man. I'm like, I got an ounce of gold in my hands, Like, I'm gonna get a nice deal. I mean, if I paid like $2,300 even for the whole thing, the whole set. Oh, dude, that's a good hit, but nope. And I just can't imagine, right? Say I had bought something like this, not knowing, And then I found out maybe years later when I went to sell, or I actually went and tested it after the fact, which I don't know why anyone would ever do that. I mean, I guess if you're buying from somebody reputable and there's a trust thing there, I get it. But when it comes to something like that, like silver coins are pretty easy to me. No, I don't test every single silver coin, but if it was a gold coin, I probably would. Just because of the price. You know what I mean? I would probably test every single gold coin, even if I bought them from SD Bullion, I would still test them. You never know. But I can't imagine that gut feeling that you would get after you like think you got this killer deal, you go to do whatever, and you find out that you've been screwed by several $1,000s, or who knows. Oh, God, that feeling in your gut, man, oof. I don't ever want to be there. But it goes to show you, if it's coming across my lap already, this early on, then this is a concern, you know, for everyone else. So just be careful. And you know what's the crazy part? They found out they're fake. Did they go in the trash? No, straight back into their pocket. But now they knowingly know that they are fake. So they go and try to pawn and sell these off to somebody else. That I'm pretty sure is a federal offense. You know, I understand that you shouldn't go to jail if you bought something you didn't realize it was counterfeit and you're in possession of it. But if you knowingly know that it's counterfeit and you try to sell it to someone else, that should be a federal offense. Big time. And they totally just throw it right back in their pocket, and they're totally going to go try to sell it to someone else. Just sickening. But when people are desperate, they're desperate. And you don't want to become the victim, right? You don't want to be victimized by the victims. Because, yeah, they're the ones that are going to be trying to take advantage of everyone. So, yeah, just be careful out there, peoples. But just hang tight. Because those deals are coming, man. They're coming. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I hope it's not sooner. Like, I hope this drags on. So the more time that I have to kind of, you know, get after it and stock up, it's going to be even better. It's going to be even better. So, pretty much, you know, like, for once in my life, you know, I don't want to be on that side where I have to, like, liquidate and sell everything because I'm desperate and lose everything like I have always in the past. You know, for once in my life, I want to be on the other side of the coin, so to speak, right? And be educated and take advantage of deals, which essentially, if you understand our system and you understand our money, you will understand really what just came out of my mouth right there. It sounded innocent, right? I want to take advantage of deals, right? Didn't it sound pretty innocent? Like, I want to be on the other side of the coin. I want to take advantage of deals. But if you understand our system and you understand the money, you will know that what just came out of my mouth right there was fucking evil. Let me explain. So, translation from what I just said. What I just said was, I want to be educated so that I can take advantage of the uneducated and propel myself forward even faster. That's what I just said. Because if you understand our system and how it works, that is how our system works. And yet they blame it on capitalism. You notice how they do that? And I see how they kind of tie it all together and convince people that it's capitalism that's destroying the country. Right? You see the rich, they just keep getting richer. You see that? Yeah, it's capitalism. Yep, the rich. Yep, the poor keep getting poorer, the rich are richer. Yeah, you see that? Freaking capitalism. Darn capitalism. But then you realize has nothing to do with capitalism. Nothing. Because we haven't actually had free and fair capitalism, like, for a long time. It's the money. It always has been the money. You know, if our money was gold, silver, it could be a digital currency, it could be a paper currency, it could be an Xbox controller. I don't give a shit what it is. But if it was backed and convertible, it has to be convertible into gold and silver, then they wouldn't be able to artificially inflate our economy and create these massive booms and busts. Because if you think about it, if you had the gold and silver thing, they wouldn't be able to just, stoke the fire and blow it up. But what they're doing is when we have the boom, everyone does well, right? Everyone's starting to acquire things of value again. But it's the uneducated, the poor, and the educated, right? You have these two groups. Even the uneducated poor, they're acquiring things and everything's good until it's not. The educated, the rich, they understand the market and the system and the cycles and signs and when, to prepare and know when approximately they could be coming, and they're ready for it, and they start shifting assets around and moving money around. Meanwhile, the uneducated are just living life blindly like you should be allowed to do. Go to work, do your job, make some money, save it, and live your life. But instead, we have to play this game. Right, so we all get to the top of the cycle, right? And it basically leads all of the uneducated people into a trap. And then the trap is set, and then it's sprung. And then what happens is everybody is desperate, and they need to liquidate and sell to the educated, the rich. Right? So they're dumping everything, and the rich are getting a steal. They're getting a good price, and they realize that the market will bottom and it will start to head back up. But the poor and the uneducated couldn't withstand it. The rich could. Now they're taking these things that they just bought from those uneducated people. They've now made even more money off of it, and they're going to sell it right back to them. And then they're going to do it again and again and again. And there's so many years in between that a lot of people don't put like A and B and plus tails equals C or whatever. You know what I mean? Because there's so much time in between these cycles that like people don't realize it. And it's so slow, but then it happens fast, right? So fast that it's like you have no time to react. But that is our system. It is the educated, the rich, taking advantage of the uneducated. And you see how the rich in that scenario will continue to get richer, and the poor will continue to get poorer. And how in the frig does that have anything to do with capitalism? It doesn't add up. If you think about it, if it's the money. Because if they didn't pump and dump the economy like that, and it was more of a steady thing, because you pump and dump the economy, I'm sure, things are going up, but it's like, it's that volatility that just completely destroys people. How come we can't just do this? Nice, slow, even growth. No, they don't want that. They do not want that. And the system that they're pushing us towards, it's far, far worse. If we go to central bank digital currencies, they don't need the actual money printer and paper and all of that. They don't need to like transport it and truck it. They can just go boop, 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 boop. Just push a button and boom, there's $1 billion. Oh, another $1 billion. Doop. There's $1 trillion. There you go. That'll help. Let's go socialist. Let's strip all incentive away from people to go above and beyond. And instead, let's punish them. Does that sound like a system you want to be a part of? I don't. I definitely don't. But it's not capitalism. It never has been, and it never will be. It's just insane, this road that we're headed down. But I was thinking to myself, that the one piece that I don't know that these people really thought too much about is the internet and the free exchange of information. What if we could educate everybody? What if we could get enough people on board and educated and on the same page that we could essentially strip the incentive from them. Right? So if everybody's on the same page and we go to that bust part of the cycle, but everybody's prepared and nobody's liquidating to the rich, well, they have no incentive to keep doing it. Now, do they? I wonder if we could do something like that. I mean, we have the internet. Let's use it. Let's try to get... that's my goal, right? Is I'm trying to propel myself forward, not suffer this next market cycle, hopefully survive it at least bare minimum, and try to grab as many people as I can and bring them along with me. That is my goal. So, yeah, hopefully you found that explanation useful if you believe capitalism is the problem, because I would double check. Double check. Never hurts. But yeah, anyways, guys. See you later. Make sure you subscribe. Or don't. I don't care. See you later.